GameRanx presents the top 10 PlayStation 4 exclusives of 2016. Sony's flagship console has a modest amount of exclusive games releasing this year, so let's get started off talking with number 10. MLB The Show is exclusive not only to Sony consoles, but it's just an exclusive baseball game. If you want an MLB baseball game, you gotta have a PlayStation, and MLB The Show 16 is gonna be the one. The triumphant return to this baseball series that some baseball fans really love brings the normal roster improvements, way better graphics, the game looks amazing, some new modes, some tweaked online play, and a simplified mode for casual fans that just want to play a round of baseball. Also, if you can't tell, I don't know anything about sports. And at number 9 we have Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. This is the latest game by the famous studio Ninja Theory, who are famous for creating Heavenly Sword. And in a lot of ways, this game seems kind of like a spiritual successor to it. Mostly in the sense that you are a character in a fleshed out world with a compelling story, and most importantly, some damn good combat. And that's one thing that Ninja Theory does very well. Love it or hate it, that new Devil May Cry that they made had really good combat. Hellblade has also been getting a lot of buzz because it looks graphically very impressive. And I don't know about you guys, I know graphics aren't everything, but we all love a pretty PlayStation 4 game. Side note though, Hellblade will also be released on PC. And at number 8 we have Street Fighter V, a game that is out at the time of this video and people have some mixed feelings on it. It plays and performs well, it's a finely tuned Street Fighter game, but it's really missing some content. There's not really an arcade mode, and just overall the experience feels really lacking unless you're like a hardcore tournament online player. Regardless though, Street Fighter V is a big get for the PlayStation 4. While it's also releasing on PC, it's exclusive to those platforms. And that's crazy for such a big game like Street Fighter. And at number 7 we have Ratchet Clank. This is the remake to the original Ratchet Clank, and oh my god, this game looks amazing. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember, but the original Ratchet Clank was such a great, compelling, and kind of alternative style platforming action adventure game with colorful characters that really kind of emphasized creative weapons and building a really cool sci-fi fun world. I am itching to jump back into Insomniac's world of Ratchet and Clank, and it looks great. And at number 6 we have The Last Guardian. I can't believe it's 2016 and I'm talking about this freaking game. Maybe this game is actually going to release this year. I don't know, but I hope so. Apparently it is. What else do I even need to say about The Last Guardian now? It's a game where you're a little boy and you have a big old wolf dog bird thing, and it was created by the people that made Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, which are amazing games. So that alone warrants this to even be on the list or worth checking out in 2016 if it releases. And at number 5 we have Nier Automata. This is a Japanese Platinum Games game being published by Square Enix. This is a character-based action RPG that has a lot of Japanese RPG elements, but is a little more action-focused and a bit more amped up from the original Nier game. There will be swords and also guns and compelling characters. It takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting in an unknown time after the original Nier game, and features a cast of colorful characters from the Nier series and from Drakengard 3. So if you're a JRPG fan, it's definitely a good year to have a PlayStation 4. And at number 4, speaking of JRPGs, Persona 5. Finally, the wait is almost over. These games are absolutely crazy and everyone is unique from one another, with kind of a similar theme. This time around, you're a 16-year-old guy transferred to a new high school. And it sounds simple enough, right? Well, it's a JRPG, so things get really crazy. With going to school and doing stuff, it's kind of like one part Sims and another part crazy JRPG. It looks awesome, and oh my god, does it have a really awesome sense of style. If the trailers and hype from fans of the series are anything to go on, Persona 5 looks like it's going to be one of the JRPGs to be playing on PS4. And at number 3, we have No Man's Sky. We're finally getting more looks at this long-anticipated, huge game with procedurally generated planets and an entire galaxy to explore to your whim. It's kind of like a resource management exploration game where you hop in a ship and fly around and upgrade your weapon and ship to your heart's content. I'm still really hoping that this game gets grouped up with being with PlayStation VR because I really want to just go into a space world and never leave. But virtual reality or not, No Man's Sky looks totally awesome and people are really excited about it for a reason. We want to explore space. There's not enough space sim exploration games on console. And this year we're finally getting a good current gen one, thanks to the small humble little team over at Hello Games. And at number 2 we have Horizon Zero Dawn. You probably saw the gameplay demo from E3, and this game looks freaking crazy. The whole idea here is that there's a post-apocalyptic setting, but things kind of switch around. The humans are native hunter-gatherer type of people with limited technology, while machines and robots kind of take the place of the animal wildlife. This is a third-person action-adventure game with a bunch of cool different weapons and combat and the ability to set traps and effectively hunt, and oh my god, it looks so gorgeous, and just the whole idea and concept is something that we haven't seen before in a game, and it just looks really damn cool. I don't really know what else to say about it. And at number 1, I feel like I've put this on number 1 of many lists, but you know what? I don't care. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. This is our most anticipated PlayStation 4 game of 2016 because Uncharted is one of the best PlayStation franchises ever, and this one looks insane. It looks amazing and gorgeous like Naughty Dog always does, but the story here seems really compelling with Nathan Drake's brother coming into the mix, and this apparently being the end of Nathan Drake's story. You are gonna punch so many guys, you're gonna mow down so many evil bad people with a machine gun, and you're gonna fall off so many cliffs and discover so many treasures and do a million crazy things, and I'm so excited. Sure, they could keep making Uncharted games forever, but I really hope that Nathan Drake's specific arc goes out with a bang. So guys, those are our most anticipated PlayStation 4 games of 2016, but we also got some bonus games, including Gravity Rush 2, The Tomorrow Children, Media Molecule's weird game Dreams, Alienation, and Star Wars Battlefront, the PlayStation VR version. These are all the PlayStation 4 games worth caring about in 2016. We want to know which ones you guys are looking forward to playing the most. If you learned about a game or two releasing this year and you had a good time with this video, click the like button because it really helps us out. And if this is your first time coming around, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.